Hi, I'm Sonia Choquette. Welcome to my channel where we talk about all things intuitive, expansive, creative, joyful, and let your spirit flow. Today I'm going to talk about what is called cutting cords, energetic entanglements and ties and bonds with people and situations that you're ready to leave behind. And before I do that, if you're new to my channel, please be sure to push that subscribe button so you will be able to continue to hear and experience some of these tips and tools that will make your life easier. Now let's get back to the conversation. Cutting cords. Well, what are cords? Cords are these energetic bonds that we have with people and situations that stay in place and keep them present in our inner experience. Now, some cords are good. For example, you may have a cord to your child or your sibling or even a pet. Those are strong bonds that feel very good and you feel connected and you like that feeling. We have cords with family members. We have cords with best friends. They're not a problem. They let us feel energetically connected. For example, perhaps you have a best friend in university or college you haven't seen in 25 years, but when you call them up, they might as well be in the room with you. That is a positive cord. That is a positive connection. But we also have those relationships that are difficult learning experiences. We've gone through them, we're done with it, I'm over it, we've broken up, we've ended the thing, I quit the job, I walked away, I said goodbye, and still they are in your energy. And you can't get them out. You can't get them out of your mind. They show up in your dream space. You feel them around you. It's almost like you're haunted. Those kinds of cords we don't want. We actually need to cut those cords and say, I am officially done. There's a lot of ways to do this, but the very first way, of course, is recognition that it is a cord. And sometimes you are the one that stays corded. I have clients who have very toxic relationships and they break up, but they constantly are still talking and talking and talking about them, obsessing, stalking them on Facebook, watching. And so you need to first get clear that this isn't good for me. It's not happening for me. And my obsession or attachment isn't going to make the connection better. I need to let go. So in that case, you need to ask your higher self to come in and help you remember who you are. Because that kind of obsession has to do with a pattern thinking that I need that other person to feel good about who I am, instead of remembering that who I am is beautiful and wonderful, whole and complete. So that would be the first thing to acknowledge is I need to let go. And I am willing. The key word in any cord cutting experience is willing. I choose this. Even if it's difficult, I am willing. And your higher self can help you. So call in your higher self and ask, help me cut this cord and release this energy. Help me. You will be helped. It will end if you ask for the help to cut the cord. Maybe you're done and you keep feeling that person's energy popping around you. And you think, am I crazy? Why am I thinking of you again? Well, you are picking up their energy and their cord is either active or they're trying to cord to you. So there is a tool I've put through many of my videos called the Room to Breathe. And this is the first energy cord cutting experience. Is you establish your own energetic field. And you say, nobody can be in this field unless I invite them in or allow it consciously. So in that regard, you take the breath in and you exhale like you're blowing out candles. And that starts cutting cords. It's a everybody out of the pool intention. And you do this 3 times slowly, breathing in, feeling the energy in your body, in your field, and then pushing it out with an exhalation, pulling your belly to your spine, but the intention is out. The third time is the third scan. Out. Then you breathe up from the ground into the heart. You fill yourself with your own light, and everything that doesn't come from your own light or supports your light, out. So that's the first thing. And then, believe it or not, the second thing is someone floats into your life, into your energy, and you feel them trying to grab on, you just say, no, out. One of my favorite sayings was from Maya Angelou. She used to say, not in my house. I love that. Not in my house, not in my field, out. Cord cutting is very effective when you use the sound of your voice, out. Now, you literally can cut an energetic cord by crossing your hands like this over your heart and pushing out like that. Out, out, and out. So that is intention. The sound of your own voice and the sound of your will allows that to be out. And it cuts the energy. You know, cords aren't chains. They're just little grabbing on, kind of grabby energies that you can snap out. And that's really the intention. No, that's another way to break a cord. Another way to break a cord is to freeze it. Now this is something that's a bit dramatic, but it is fun, where you feel like somebody just is haunting and stalking and out and can't get out of your brain, and you can't let go. Write that person's name down, put it in a jar of water and freeze it. And then when that comes up, you say, freeze. I freeze this. You're not hurting anybody. I'm just freezing this connection. I'm freezing it. Stop. It's another really good way to create cord cutting. Another way to cut a cord is if somebody flips into your mind and kind of pops on your mental screen, put a white out like a white piece of paper and refuse to see them. White it out. No, white. And that white reflection, it's a reflector. It sends them back home. None of this is harmful to the other person. It's just saying, not in my house, not in my field, no. N-O, no, done. And again, you can see why it always reverberates back to intention. Are you willing? So you got to be honest with yourself. This isn't about playing games with yourself. I'm done. No. Now here's a little motivation. There's a saying, you cannot reach for something greater or allow something greater until you let go of what's in the hand. So if you find yourself corded to someone, no, this is all I'm going to get is this frustration. If I block it, cut it, release it, something better will come. I don't want to block that. So that's the motivation to cut the cord. Again, they're not chains. You're not being invaded by some intense force. Someone's cord cannot override your free will. Nothing can. Nothing. Your free will is your power. No, I'm done. And then breathe in white light. Breathe in. And fill yourself with a beautiful white light, or maybe a soft amber light, or sort of a pink golden light. Whatever comes in, you fill yourself up in your inner self, above and below, front and back, to both sides, and about a meter around you in all directions, like you're in this beautiful golden, pink, white, blue, whatever color comes in, room to breathe where you are not intruded upon. And you're done. I'm done. May take 1 or 2 times, maybe it takes 3 or 4, but know that when you say no, that's it, I'm done, freeze, not in my house. Change the channel. Start singing a song, start laughing and thinking of something that makes you happy. Have backup to distract yourself, because you're changing the frequency. You meet at a certain frequency and then you hop up to a different frequency. They can't get you. You won't connect. So make a list of things that you love. Start talking about what you love. Start talking about something that makes you happy. If you can, focus on or watch a funny video or something to distract you. And that kind of seals the deal. We're done. So I hope this really helps you. It works. It's not a battle. It's your energy. It's your peace of mind. Value it, love it. Cut the cords. Don't waste time being dragged back into things that you truly are done with. Ask your higher self to help. It works. Thanks for tuning in. And again, please subscribe. Just push the button below, and I'll see you again soon.